KVUE's Jessica Cha is live where the shooting happened this morning. And Jessica, there was plenty of commotion there as this all unfolded.
Absolutely, Mark. This was a very active scene this morning. Now, since then, police have cleared the area, but there is still evidence that this shooting happened here. I'm going to give you a look, but there are bullet holes that you can see in the playground equipment where the shooting happened. There's one right there on the stairs, and then there's another that's grazing a pillar on the other side of the stairs. Now, police say this all happened just before 4 o'clock this morning when a person called 911 saying there was a person in the area, possibly with a gun. Now, they arrived on scene a few minutes later and told a 17-year-old to, quote, show his hands. Chief Davis says officers began to shoot because the 17-year-old reached for something in his waistband, believing it was a weapon. It was only after the shooting that they determined that it was a water bottle in his waistband. Police say medical aid was given to him within 7 minutes, but he was pronounced dead on the scene. Chief Davis says investigators later determined that the 17-year-old was the same person who made the previous 911 call, leading them to believe this may have been a suicide by police situation. Now, we asked APD if they recovered his cell phone, and they said they are not releasing further details at this time. Chief Davis says no officer wants to be involved in a shooting, but had to make quick decisions.
And I think about this family and what they're going through. It's absolutely devastating. There's no doubt. But these officers arrived on scene thinking they were dealing with someone that had a gun and a person with a gun in their waistband. So again, very split-second decisions, and this is the effect of that.
Social justice advocates say the body camera footage is incredibly hard to watch and says it could have been preventable. Chaz Moore with the Austin Justice Coalition says while he commends Chief Davis for being quick to release information, he says it's exhausting to continue to see shootings like this and says there should be more of a push to have people trained in mental health services to be part of these kinds of calls.
The police needed help in that situation just as bad as he needed help because they don't know what to do. They're trained to eliminate a threat. When they saw him reach, they did what they're trained to do. We need people that are trained to help people in those type of situations.
Now, APD says they are not releasing the body camera footage of the other two officers until the case is closed. She says that they are preparing to interview the officers that were involved in this case, as well as gathering witnesses and video. And they also say that all 3 officers that were involved in this shooting are now on administrative leave as per APD's policy. Live in Northeast Austin, Jessica Cha, KVUE News.